Hi all, welcome back to my channel. It's Kristen. So today I wanted to do a fairly quick and easy summer look. So I got my Starbucks this morning. Yay! I'm on my third day of work, but I wanted to make sure that I had a video going up tomorrow because today's Wednesday and tomorrow's a posting day. So I want to do a quick summer ready, heat ready makeup look. So let's go ahead and get started. So when I think heat-proof makeup, heat-proof makeup, something that's gonna last, I don't think a full eye look. I love my full eye looks. I think they're great. I think it's amazing to have, eyes that shine and all that, but I know I myself with that. But when I think about going out in 100 and, let's look it up. I think it's going to be 104 here today. Let's consult the meteorologist, shall we? So right now at 7:40 in the morning, it's 81 degrees. And it's going to get up to 104. Oh my goodness. So that's pretty hot. And I live in the desert, so it's definitely a dry heat. I don't have to worry about humidity, so keep that in mind. Even though I'm going to use a cream product, and even though I am going to use a cream product, I'm still going to go in and set that. And the reason being is just, that's something that my eyes, I have to set my eyeshadow, or my eyeshadow primer, or else it fails me. Which isn't on the eyeshadow primer, it's just my oily lids is all. Oh, excuse my eyebrows. I haven't done them since I went to vacation, right before I went on vacation. And yeah, it's been like 3 weeks since I left, so. Oops. So I use the Cali contour to set my eyes, and I'm just going to use the Cali contour bronzer right here. I'm just going to use that as well in my crease. And then the next step, I'm going to take a cream eyeshadow. So I have this Revlon ColorStay cream eyeshadow. It's pink one. I don't know that it has an actual color, but it's pink is what it is. It looks like this. I'm sure it has a color right now. I only see 745. I want to say it was like cherry blossom or something. I don't know. Anyway, it says up to 24 hours. Yeah, okay. But I'm going to take a cream eyeshadow. You can use any cream eyeshadow that you have, or liquid eyeshadow. You can even use a powder eyeshadow. It's just, when I think, you know what? But when I think summer, again, lightweight, something simple, so I'm just going to use this. No, cream eyeshadow isn't simple for everybody. I know. So if you're more comfortable with powder, a powder eyeshadow, just a shimmery light eyeshadow on the lid will work too. But I'm just going to use my finger and tap it on. This is my first time using this product. Well, this particular color. I've used these Revlon ColorStay cream shadows before, but this particular one I have not used. Let's see how it gives it just a really nice wash of color. Then I'm just going to go in with my brush I used for the bronzer. And then I lost some of that color up here, so I'll just reapply. And you just build it up to the color that you want, the intensity and the color you want. These are pretty nice in that they are pretty pigmented. I mean, obviously this is a super light color, but simple, easy. Pretty much all I'm going to do on the eyes for right now, pretty much all I'm going to do on the eyes other than mascara, but we'll come back and see how the finished look looks, the finished look is, and see if I want to go ahead and add anything. Now, when you're going out in 104 degree weather, sunscreen. Sunscreen is very, very important. Whatever sunscreen you have. I have SHISEIDO Ultimate Sun Protection Lotion, Broad Spectrum SPF 50. So, yeah. This can be on the face or the body, but I use it mostly for the face. I use like a banana, what is it called? Like banana boat? The one you get at like Walmart or Target for my actual body. Just as good quality, just, you know, I'm not going to put, I also put it on my ears. I have earrings on today. I got these in contour Melton and Agra, but and then I bring it down my neck. But yeah, the bigger surface areas of my body, I use a less expensive, not a cheaper one, but a less expensive one. This one I actually got at TJ Maxx, I think it is. So I got it for a pretty good deal. And I used it exclusively on my vacation. I got burnt on my shoulders on vacation. But I was like, that's just my Mykonos. Which the other day I was wearing Couture. Today I'm wearing Mykonos. I don't know if you can see it. I'm wearing the Evil Eye. Well, the Evil Eye was all over Greece, but I got this particular shirt in Greece. I also have this bracelet that also has the Evil Eye on it. I like it. Okay, so I said I was going to stop talking about vacation, didn't I? So now we're going to move on to the face. So I put down my sunscreen. Now we want to have, I'm going to contradict myself here. I don't know that primers really prolong the wear of your makeup. I just don't. But my favorite primer is TATCHA, the Silk Canvas. And it can't hurt. it certainly can't hurt. Yeah, so, you know, we're gonna put it on. I feel like this one more fills in pores than anything else, but it can't hurt. You have you have your sunscreen, and then you have your primer, and of course your moisturizer. So your face is very, very well prepped for makeup. If you do all those steps. If you just slap it on, it's not prepped for makeup. But, you know, to each their own. Just showing you what I do for 104-degree weather. Majority of the day I'm going to be inside doing training. I put it over here because this is where my job is. But I'm hoping to go out a little bit later, but we'll see. Okay, so sticking on the cream train, I have the Bare Minerals foundation stick, Complexion Rescue, and Vanilla 02. It's a very creamy stick. I've only used it a few times, but you can tell it's a very, very creamy stick. So this isn't necessarily going to be like long wearing if you want to wear it through the night. But if you're running errands, it's a lightweight foundation that you can throw on really quickly. It's not going to feel heavy, and it'll last you a few hours. It'll last you through running some errands through the day, or like going to work through the day, you know? You might want to touch up if you're gonna go out after, but after work. Look how much I put on. That was unnecessary. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques foundation brush, because I find that the brush is really the way to go with this foundation stick. I need to come back and do like a review on it, and then I've used it a few times. Spoiler alert, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. It's not my favorite. I do like my Makeup Forever one a little bit better. But because my Makeup Forever one is in a really light color, and this one is in a color that's matching me a little bit today, I'm sorry my hair is like... Yeah, I'm a bad YouTuber. I don't want to do my hair. Because my Makeup Forever is in a little bit more of a lighter color right now, I'm just going to go ahead and stick with this one because it's not... Yeah, like I said, it's really creamy. It applies really nicely. I love the way it applies, and it just... I like the way it looks. I don't have too many complaints about it, actually. I just didn't fall in love with it instantly like I did my Makeup Forever one. Sophie, my dog Sophie, is right here licking my leg like, Pay attention to me. And then for good measure, I'm going to take my sponge and just kind of pat it over. Learn this trick from Alley Lines. Make sure there's no foundation brushes. I'm not going to put another coat on because, again, 104. I don't want to feel heavy. In fact, you could totally skip foundation and just go straight to concealer, but very rarely do I skip foundation. Plus, I have another video I have to film, so I didn't want to scare y'all. Like, you haven't seen me completely barefaced, you know, at the beginning of every single video. Stick it on the Bare Minerals train. I'm going to use my Bare Minerals concealer. I've been really enjoying this. I've really been enjoying this. It's very lightweight. It's very lightweight. But it's got great coverage and it doesn't dry out my under eyes, which I have dry under eyes. And again, I bring it down just a little bit because of my hyperpigmentation down here. And if you've never watched my channel, I bring it down there because I have hyperpigmentation down there. And welcome if you've never watched my channel. Again, I'm just going to take my sponge and press it in, just a tad. I don't want to take away any coverage. Most of it's already been pressed into the skin by the brush. And again, we're using a lightweight foundation and a lightweight concealer. I'm not worried about ultra coverage when it's so dang hot outside and the I just don't want the makeup to melt off. And the more layers you have, the more obvious it is when it starts to melt off. I am going to set my under eyes. Again, this is something that if you don't have to set your under eyes, by all means skip. We're trying to get as little product on our face as possible, but I unfortunately have to set my under eyes. Because I just do. It's my skin tone. It's the way my skin works. If I don't, I'll be crepey. I'll be crepey mess. So I just press it very lightly. And I just press it where I put my concealer. I am not setting my whole face. Now I know that there are girls out there, those oily girls, who need a good powder all over their face, you know, especially in their T-zones. Especially during this time of year. I am lucky enough to have normal to dry skin, so I don't necessarily have to powder my whole face. So trust me, I know I'm lucky. Not that I don't ever get oily. I do, but it's not an everyday occurrence. I have to really be sweating. Next, it's going to be all about the cream again. You see a pattern here? Cream makeup is really summer when it's hot is when cream makeup shines. I'm going to use my Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer in Bait. And I'm going to use that on my face. Again, if you don't have this bronzer, you don't have to run out and get it. Just, you know, use any bronzer that you have. You can use a powder. I know that ColourPop just released like some cream products. I think they came out with a cream bronzer. They're like packs of colors. I'll have to look it up. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I know that they just came out with a line of cream products. I haven't tried them yet. I'm in fact I'm gonna get them pretty soon and try them for you. And you know, that way if you're intimidated by cream products, if cream products are something like, ooh, because I know I was like, at first I was like, cream bronzer? No, I'm gonna mess that up. Like, I'm gonna mess that up good. Up until real recently. So I never really did that either. The cream bronzer thing. But when I went ahead and jumped straight to the really expensive stuff. Idiot. But luckily now ColourPop, who's really affordable, is putting out some more. It's putting out an affordable range of cream products. So I'm gonna try those and let you know how they are, and then maybe do a more in-depth tutorial about how to use all this stuff. Let me know down below if that's something you'd be interested in. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my All Naturale blush in Grapefruit. And I'm going to warm it up here on my finger. Because this is a very, very... It's a cream product that's really dry. So I like to warm it up on my finger. And then I tap it. I smile a little bit. And then I tap it right here on my cheek. I take my sponge. And I blend that out. So there we go. So there's the blush and the bronzer. I like it. So far I'm really digging this look. I think it's really fresh and pretty. Then for highlighter, you notice I didn't put my my Charlotte Tilbury underneath. I'm going to go ahead and just put it on top. You can use any liquid eyeliner. You can use any liquid highlighter or cream highlighter, or like I said, even powder highlighter. I know I want to go with minimal products, but with the cream products, because they're so lightweight, it doesn't feel like there's really anything on my skin, you know? They just kind of blend in like foundation does. So it's not like a heavy layer of all this stuff on my face. In my opinion. You might be looking at me like, girl, you have so much freaking makeup on. I'm sorry. Tried. I can tell I'm getting to the bottom of my my Charlotte Tilbury hair. It's making me sad. It's alright. If you've ever watched my videos, you'll probably know that when I run out, I'm gonna buy another one. I really enjoy that. It's the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. I know a lot of people kind of give it mixed reviews. I love it. I think it's amazing. Alright, so there we go. I'm not going to put any powder on top of that. We're just going to leave it the way it is. So then next we're going to do our eyebrows. And again, please forgive my desperate need to do my eyebrows and my nails. Telling you. And my hair. I'm such a bad YouTuber. Sorry guys. But I'm going to go ahead and just take my Brow Power by IT Cosmetics. And it's kind of a quick, easy one. I'm not going to I'm going to do a very natural, just where it's a little sparse. I'm not going to be carving them out. Not that I ever do, but especially on days like this, when even your eyebrows can melt off. I mean, if you really want to have your eyebrows stay in place, I would suggest either like a cream, like a dip brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills, or I know that NYX also makes like a creamy brow product, or like an ink stain, like in the Urban Decay, what is this called? The Brow Blade, like an ink pen almost. That would probably really be a good idea in the summer heat. Or just invest in a really good eyebrow gel. Get yourself your favorite eyebrow pencil and then just invest in a really good eyebrow gel. I know that Anastasia Beverly Hills makes like the cult favorite one. NYX makes one. CoverGirl makes one. Really, you can get one from any brand. The only one that I've ever actually tried is the CoverGirl one I didn't like, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. But you know what I do like? And it's right here in front of me, is the Gimme Brow by Benefit. This is a gel. This is another thing that would be awesome for the summertime. In fact, I'll put this in as well. Kind of, it tints the brows without giving a lot of product in the brows. So it makes it look like your brows are fuller without really going on your skin, so it has less of a likely chance to melt off. So the tinted brows are also a great idea. If you don't want to get the Benefit one, which I adore the Benefit one, but I've also used the Essence one that's just like this. I'm going to have to pop up the name of it. Do I have one? Hold on, I might have one. No, I don't. I'll have to pop up the name of it. It's it's a dupe of this. It literally does the exact same thing. It's just as good. It's like $5 as opposed to like $24. This is a mini version of the Gimme Brow, but the Essence one is just as good. And it's, like I said, it's like $5. And you can get that at Ulta. So yeah, you know what? This is probably the way to go. Honestly, the Gimme Brow is probably the way to go, or the gel, or any colored brow gel is the way to go. Or, like I said, you can get your regular pencil and then put a clear brow gel on top. Eyelashes. I'm not a fan of waterproof mascara. I'm not. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes while I talk. I'm not a fan of waterproof mascara. It just, I don't know, it's hard to get off and all that jazz. If you have a real problem with mascara and like you're really sweating or you're really gonna be somewhere where you know you're gonna sweat, then yeah, a waterproof mascara once or twice, okay. But I'm not gonna wear a waterproof mascara every single day. So I just use my regular mascara, honestly. My Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I got through my big one, so I brought this little one with me on vacation. I'm still working through this, and then I can open. Oh, and I also have, on my last video, I showed the new Damn Girl by Too Faced. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's very, very dry, and like I said, I don't know if it's supposed to be that dry or what. I don't put, when it's this hot outside, I don't put on eyeliner and I don't put on bottom mascara because that's just asking for trouble. But yeah, see, it's you get a nice fresh look. Hopefully, yeah, you get a nice fresh look. Got a little bit of a defined crease. You can use a darker color in the crease if you want. You could just use the cream eyeshadow. You could just use the bronzer or dark brown color and then like blow it out onto the lid. Really, it doesn't make a difference. Just something light on the eyes and then something light in the face. Oh, I like to spray my face before I put on my... Oh well, I'm gonna have to do it after. I'm trying to think if there's any steps that I missed. But a good base, of course, you've got to have sunscreen. That's just a must in the summertime when it's so hot, no matter where you live. Then, you know, a nice soft eye. The cream products just, I don't know, they don't feel heavy on your skin. They don't feel heavy like a powder might. Depending on the powder, of course. There are powders that you can't feel at all. I'm, like I said, I'm really lucky that I don't have to set my face, so I can't speak to a lightweight powder to powder your whole face because I don't know. I like this translucent powder from Wet n Wild, but I've never used it all over my face. I only ever used it under my eyes, so. But yeah, so then the last two steps. So the last step was we're gonna spray our face. I have the Prime Water Prep Set and Refresh Rose scented by Wet n Wild. Yeah, I did a generous amount of that, didn't I? I don't care. It felt good. I have Fix Plus. I have All Nighter. All Nighter by Urban Decay is really a good setting powder. I don't know what they do to this one, but I really think this one does make your makeup set stay a little longer. I think really setting sprays in general kind of help everything settle down. So I do recommend, I know I sound stupid, right? I'm like, primers, I don't know if they do anything, but the setting sprays. Honestly, take it with a grain of salt. Try them. It's trial and error on the primers and the setting sprays on which one actually does anything. Max Fix Plus is like a staple in that. It's like the very first that I recall, first like setting spray. So also one that I really love. I just wanted to, I want to get through my setting sprays and I'm almost done with the rose one, so that's why I use that one. I have a lot of options though. Why didn't y'all tell me I had something on my nose? Thought we were friends. Sorry. And then last but not least, lipstick, right? Now, so because it's summertime, you don't want to take like a bullet lipstick with you in your purse. Let's just face it, you don't want to. So I think that the best thing to do for lips is one of two things. Either a really nice lip gloss, this is White Russian by Buxom, or liquid lipstick. You know, if you want to look still really put together, and you want to look like you're wearing makeup even though it's a light makeup, I would go with the liquid lipstick. You can still throw it in your purse. It's not going to melt because it's already liquid, and it's long wearing anyway, so you have that. But if you don't want that on your lips because of the heat, you know, just get yourself a nice lip gloss, and it smells like cake. I love this stuff. But, you know, why not? You get a nice sheen, a nice color to your lips without having, like, again, the heaviness of it all. Or, again, a liquid lipstick also would work really well. Up to you. So there we go. That is my summer-proof, what I do when I'm going to go out in 104-degree weather. 104 degrees, people. To feel confident that my makeup isn't going to slip and slide and everything like that. Now, granted, again, I don't have oily skin, so I'm probably, you're probably going, Kristen, girl, no. But this is what works for me and my normal to dry skin. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please hit that like button if you like this. Please go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload. Thank you again, and you have a great day. See you in my next one. Bye.